Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at a rank 4 Captain America Infinity War, and this submission is actually sent in by Bullfighter, who is a manager at Evizone that has partnered up with my channel. So if you do want to submit your own rank 4 champion gameplay for my channel to post it for everybody to see and share, then very simple, and the best way to do it is tap on the link in the video description or in the pinned comment, create an Evizone account. You will be put in contact with me and just send me your gameplay and I'll respond to you, and hopefully we can make a video out of that. So definitely go check out Evizone. Also, we still have $300 giveaway happening right now, as we can see here. The winners will be announced on Sunday, this Sunday, so in a few days, but there's still time. Only thing you need to do in order to take part is subscribe to me, open an Evizone account, and send in a Duel video versus me into submission chat that you will be added to upon creating your account. I'm going to be giving away $100 gift card and for $50 gift cards. Right, let's get back to the action here. And we do have 4 clips. It's not going to be the longest breakdown, but still, I was looking forward to showcase this one because it is in fact coming from the Bullfighter, again, whom I have been talking quite a lot with recently, and they have been absolutely blown away by the response to the giveaway, and you guys actually made their servers crash yesterday. So if you did have any issues creating account or sending through the duels yesterday, today everything should be sorted. And that was an amazing response. And yeah, you guys basically crashed their servers twice because they need to remove requirements, because they, I believe they hit a record day of single new account submissions that wasn't a corporate kind of client. So anyhow, definitely check out Evizone, but let's check out that Captain America Infinity War. So here we had the first level 1 that didn't crit, unfortunately, but not critting already is quite a decent amount of damage there. So obviously we want to see how much is the heavy attack when you have the Fury with 5 charges when it does crit. So Captain America, has never been the highest DPS champion. However, he is very high damage per hit champion often. Because, primarily he does have the parry heavy playstyle. You can see that here quite easily. He just, had a 30k heavy attack and 141k level 2 with class disadvantage. I do think that is quite sweet. I do think that is a quite sweet level 2. And the Captain America Infinity War is one of those champions that I definitely do want to rank up in future as well myself, take it to Sig 200. Unfortunately, mine is still unawakened. However, I do think that a lot of newer players are kind of missing out on the versatility of Captain America Infinity War, because when it was 5-star meta largely, or 5 stars was still largely used, then obviously taking him to Sig 200 was quite a bit easier. Now it has been harder, and therefore I do see that as one of the main reasons why he is not used as frequently anymore as he used to. However, still an absolute phenomenal champion. He's good for virtually every game mode, maybe not so much now in Battlegrounds, but he is definitely amazing in Alliance War. He's amazing in Alliance Quest. He's amazing in a ton of questing content. He's surprisingly good in Abyss of Legends as well. And yeah, he's been one of those clutch champions throughout the contest that always puts in work and is aging quite finely. So 65 hits, highest damage was 141k. Now, another showcase. First fight was with class disadvantage, obviously. And now we're going to have a fight with class advantage, which is going to be against Juggernaut. And obviously against Juggernaut, also you will be able to see the utility bit of Captain America Infinity War, which is ability to deal with all the unstoppables extremely easily. Now, unfortunately, it does not deal with passive unstoppables, and the game has introduced more and more passive unstoppable effects. However, wherever you see an unstoppable buff, Captain America Infinity War is an amazing option for it. And now let's see the damage there when we get 5 charges, 147k crit. So that wasn't actually that big of a difference with class advantage disadvantage, only like about 6k or so in total. But when it comes to the hit wise and those heavy attacks, each of those heavy attacks doing more damage, obviously it is significantly different, and it is a fairly decent chunk of damage. Keep in mind, these are again Realm of Legends opponents. In majority of the content, the health pools are not quite as big, even in most of the Act 7 fights. Here he's gonna come on. Let's see what happens here. A crit? No, 40k non-crit though. So the total, like 40k non-crit is also a very, you know, solid worst case scenario, I want to say. When your special 2 deals 40k damage, and that is like virtually the worst case scenario, I don't think you're doing too bad in the damage department. Definitely damage per hit. Again, Cap Infinity War is definitely not the fastest content clearer, but he is just so tanky and so reliable. Look at all of those perfect parries as well, pretty much everywhere. Such a high amount of block proficiency, and all those kinetic charges obviously just add to it. More 151 there to finish it off. 151k crit. That's quite sweet. Now, if you thought 151 was quite sweet, let's go take a look at this Act 7 fight. Now, this isn't going to be the longest showcase, but nonetheless, I'm excited to show Captain America Infinity War. I know several of you were waiting for it, and hopefully we get to showcase Captain America Infinity War rank 4 again in near future, a bit more comprehensive, but still. So this is quite interesting because first of all, here we can see some of Cap's utilities working as well, but let's just see how he does with those extra furies that he can gain here from the nodes. Now, I do not exactly remember, but it does seem that this is the Hazard Shift, Incinerate, and Poison node. And as long as you do have Skill Champion on your team, Captain America Infinity War can effectively work in a very similar fashion as Ghost does, where you're just basically immune to all debuffs. And not just damage over time debuffs, all debuffs. As long as you have kinetic charges, you're going to shrug it off all immediately. And then there is a wonderful, wonderful finish. Again, let's just see that level 2 again. 182k. Like casual 182k. Why not? 16 hit fight. There's a 16 hit fight against 300k Scarlet Witch. I like that. I quite like that. So there's basically 8 heavy attacks or something like that. Or 7 heavy attacks and 1 medium, 1 level 2, something of the sort. So this fight again is going to be against, I believe, either Biohazard or some poison node. Because we're going to, I do not remember this exact path, but in this clip we are going to see that not immunity, but that shrug of thing is going to trigger all the time, and he's going to consume his kinetic charges to purify a debuff, at a poison debuff all the time gets purified. So we can see that you know, you might be getting poisoned, but it doesn't really matter here. I'm just wondering which node exactly was this one where you get poisoned on hit against the opponent. But either way, no matter which one it is, obviously Cap Infinity War absolutely doesn't care about it. Cap Infinity War is just gonna purify all of them. And that's one of the coolest things I like about the champion. He can effectively become immune to every type of debuff, as long as you have a skill champion on your team. Such a useful piece of utility. And obviously, you know, the biggest and most obvious thing is you do ideally want matches where you can parry with Cap. Even though we have been using Cap Infinity War in Alliance War in matches where you can't parry either, it just makes the fights a bit longer. Because you do want to go for those heavies to get that fury, and you obviously want to parry in order to get your kinetic charges quicker. And now that poor Archangel is going to be off and finished there in a second with an overkill already of a heavy attack. And then we can move on to the next fight, which I believe is going to be Dragon Man. And, you know, I have made a ton of videos raving and praising Captain America Infinity War. He is some of the best and quickest heal reversal in the game. He has a huge amount of utility, still relevant synergies as well. And I think one thing that always gets overlooked and underrated about Cap Infinity War is level 1 also reduces ability accuracy by 100% and inflicts damage over time debuffs. So he does have like a lot of not niche, but not best case option scenario type of things. But for instance, if you do need to use Cap Infinity War to get around, let's say, Safeguard, his level 1 completely ignores it. Yes, you can't do your big level 2s, but, you know, level 1, 3 bleeds plus whatever damage you do with that level 1, it's going to work out just fine. Here we can see that he purified them quite easily here. I think this is KVQ. Anyhow, where was I? I do think Cap Infinity War is gonna come back into the forefront of the game in a nearby future. Meanwhile, I'll do my best to make sure that nobody forgets that this guy is an absolute beast. As soon as 6-star champions become a bit more common, as soon as 6-star 6-stones become a bit more common, I do genuinely believe that Cap Infinity War is going to be used a lot more throughout the contest. Because that sheer amount of usefulness and utility, it really does at this point kind of remind me of like Hyperion, for instance, or any other champion that just Archangel-like, that, you know, it doesn't really get outdated. Super tanky, has access to petrify, armor breaks, weaknesses, and, you know, huge amount of debuffs easily. It doesn't rely on buffs at all whatsoever. Can deal with unstoppable. Has access to bleed and bypass ability accuracy. Has, you know, very kind of safe, reserved, controlled playstyle. You know, there is a ton of value in all of that. And yeah, I do genuinely believe as soon as 6-star 6-stones are somewhat more available and people have kind of sigged up all of their initial champions either for prestige reasons or their absolute favorites, then more and more Cap Infinity Wars will flood the game. But I do think it is a quite awesome rank up choice, to be honest. And I'm a bit jealous. I want a big cap on my account. But unfortunately, again, mine is still unawakened. And even if I do, I need to get 199 6-stones. So no cap for me for now. We'll get there though. So here we are. That has been a fairly brief rank 4 Captain America Infinity War video showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will be back with more and more rank 4 showcases if you guys keep sending them in. Obviously, I can't do this without you. So once again, do not miss the $300 giveaway. Very easy rules to enter. And the links for all of it are going to be in the video description and in the pinned comment. All that being said, you guys are awesome, and I am going to catch you guys later. See ya. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the